Hello Gumball fanatics. I have a story that I documented and I'd like to tell it to you guys. Now since I'd like to be anonymous, I'll call myself Penny for this story, since I'm a girl myself and because I love the character, alright? Good, now let's get to it. So, Patrick. Not his real name, my brother, brought me a Gumball DVD with all Season 1 episodes. He mentioned that he found a site called gumballtawog.com that had content of the series for sale. He found that in there and decided to buy it for me due to my birthday coming up. I got so happy but decided to watch it the next day. Before watching the DVD, I went on with my day as normal. After that, a few hours later, I went to make some popcorn to watch it. In the meantime, I checked the DVD box. The art on it was poorly made and the handwriting was horrible. Could barely make what it said. Now, for the art itself, it depicted Darwin, I think. And Gumball, with no face at all looking at me. I shrugged it off as a scary DVD special. Yet again, I don't recall a lot of spooky Season 1 episodes. As I was thinking, the popcorn was done, so I sat down. Put the DVD on the player and the main screen popped up. Now, the main menu looked low quality. The background was the title screen Space 1. With Gumball and Darwin Season 3 to 6 renders next to a very early Gumball logo that was taken from the pilot itself with no effort on removing the sky on it at all. With that I just realized something. This was a pirated DVD. Did my brother unknowingly buy a DVD from a bootleg site? Well, one way to figure it out. I clicked on the episode selection part on the menu, which directed me to the first 10 episodes of Season 1. I decided to watch one of the episodes called The Responsible. And it seemed very high quality. After that I went scrolling trough until the very last episodes, until I noticed something. I could still keep going, since this is actually in Season 1 and 2 combo. Some moments after realizing this I noticed that it had an extra episode from the original 36. It was called The Circle. I wonder what that means. I clicked on the episode due to curiosity. It started already on the logo with no intro at all, which looked relatively normal, but I noticed a black circle thing looking at me, hiding in the logo, on the last L in Gumball. It then cut to the episode's name, The Circle, and it was pure silence. As darkness consumed the background, the title was fading out, starting the episode. It showed Gumball and Darwin in the cafeteria. P.S. The animation was really good quality and had the Season 1 style. Sitting with others as they tell scary stories, each one was as bad or worse than the other, like Banana Joe's story, who spoke about the killer banana and how he only kills bananas. That fun was cut short when it was Carrie's turn. It's better to quote what she said due to losing context if I resume it, so here.
There was once a little kid, named Cyrus, a black circle with limbs. He had a great life and family, a very ordinary kid, until his life took a turn for the worst. He started to get ignored and forgotten by everyone who loved him. His family thought he was an intruder invading their house. His friends moved on without him and finally, he lost his girlfriend. With all that he finally took revenge, burning down the house of his family, drowning his friends and torturing his girlfriend to death. He was wanted in various parts of the country, but was never seen. He now lurks in the shadows of Elmore, searching for the perfect life to take over due to envy.
After hearing this, Gumball did not take it seriously and criticized the story for being too overdone and not realistic enough, even though one of the stories was about a killer who chases down bananas. Carrie explains that Gumball might be the target, since she sees a guy similar to what she describes, following him ever since they met, finally saying that he should avoid the school at night. Gumball again shrugs it off as Carrie's poor attempt to scare him and to prove that she is faking it. He decides to do the exact thing Carrie said him to not do. Darwin and Gumball are at home. Gumball, with a confident face, explains the idea to Darwin, who doesn't agree. Gumball reassures him that they will be fine. Darwin wasn't convinced enough and just decides to stay home. Gumball felt betrayed, so he asked Anais, who heard the conversation and responds the same thing. Gumball gets mad at both of them, starting an argument as they try to stop him, but it's too late. He sneaked off. The scene cuts to school, at night. Gumball enters through the window of the school and starts to walk in the hallway. It was pure silence. He decides to go back, but then, he notices something is behind him. Before he realized who or what it was, the circle appeared and stared at him. Gumball runs away while trying to do anything to stop him, but nothing happens. That thing just keeps walking. He decides to hide in the principal's office. He starts to cry, but before he could run away, his face was scratched off from what I could tell. But it cut to a black void with Gumball on it very fast. I heard police siren noises and loud crying a few seconds after from what it seemed Anais and Darwin mourning the death of their brother. Gumball heard all of this and got up looking away from the camera and said, "I made a mistake. I should have listened." Only to then reveal his face, which looked very fucked up. He had a huge scratch in the middle of his face with an eye missing and an eye with a dislocated pupil from the camera. He also had his chest cut open. There was another sound which stopped the crying, a cop saying that Gumball is fine and well. The scene abruptly cuts to the dinner table in the Wattersons. Gumball was there, but he looked very off. He had a more dark blue fur and his pupils looked smaller from the season 1 style. Everyone was happy that Gumball was okay, Darwin even saying that he was right about Carrie being wrong. The family laughed and it slowly revealed the outside window, a ghost of the real Gumball looking at them. Ending the episode with no credits whatsoever. After that, the DVD just shot out of the player without my command. If I try to put it in again, it just gets ejected again. This was just a weird experience. I just put the DVD in my garbage can and gave the excuse to my brother, Patrick, that the DVD was scratched and not working anymore. Well, I guess that's it, y'all. Just wanted to document this weird Gumball episode. See you all soon. Penny signing off.